Hello, D-Rock here, UFirst Outdoors. Welcome to the channel. Hope you all are well. So I'm going to do a quick little video on some canyoneering gear. I had a viewer contact me about some of the gear we carry while we're canyoneering. And the viewer had some specific items that he listed. I'm going to throw in a couple more things just to kind of level it out. So that being said, let's get started. Okay, let's start with pull cords. I have two. I've got a 120 foot and a 200 foot, and this is made by Imlay. It's 6mm. It's static. I think I'm kind of quoting from the online description. It's polycord, poly sheath, so it doesn't absorb much water, and like I said, it's static, so it doesn't stretch. So when you're pulling on it, you're not going to get any stretch, making the experience a little bit better. Those are the two pull cords I use. I usually just use an EDK to tie this to my primary rope, and that seems to work well. We've used both of these, and they haven't really been a problem. What I'm going to add in is the rope bag that we always put both these cords in, and it's an Imlay Canyon Gear Baguette Hybrid, 6mm by 60m, and both these ropes will fit in this bag. The 120, of course, no problem. The 200 footer here, it's a little, it fills it up, but it's doable. So having the small bag here to put these ropes in makes it much easier to deal with. I've tried just carrying the ropes by themselves, thinking maybe it's better, but it's not. It's actually better to have them in the bags. Okay, next we've got our chest pouch, and this is also made by Imlay Canyon Gear. And it holds, a lot of times it'll hold my phone or a radio or the camera or both. You can shove a good bit of stuff in this thing. It's got mesh on the bottom here, so it drains easy if you're in the water. Neoprene, little fabric, nice big zipper, easy to clip on. It's very handy. We both enjoy, Jen and I both enjoy wearing them. They do get a little hot, of course, you get it on your chest, but you know, that's not really big of a deal, and they're not expensive. 20 bucks, I believe. 20 bucks for these. They come in some different colors, so yeah, pretty cool little piece of gear there. And next I'll mention the comms we use. These are Cobra floating walkie-talkies, and you can pick them off Amazon or whatever outdoor store. They are a little spendy. They're $100 for a pair, but they work very well. And they're easy to use, they're sturdy, they're waterproof, they float, so it makes communication, long rappels, running water, it's better for us. We also have backup whistles as well, but having these radios makes communication obviously easier, and I believe it was worth spending the money on them. Next, I was asked about the knee pads. And this is really cool because they're very cheap. And we both use the McDavid protective pads, and they're essentially volleyball pads. But I get the large ones for my knees, and then I'll buy the small ones for my elbows. And they actually hold up pretty well. I mean, they just slip right on. There's nothing complicated about them. As you can see, I'll pull one out here. That's just it. Slips right over the leg. Or the arm. The arm one gets a little hot, but it's just what it is. You're getting covered up. So, but let me tell you, much better to be a little warm than deal with the strawberries on your elbows. Trust me, and the knee pads themselves are totally worth it. So we carry this all the time now. And as far as price for these, you can also get these off Amazon or any sports store. Really, 10 bucks for a pair. I mean, they're cheap, so why wouldn't you have them, you know? One thing they do, initially they fit really well, but then as it goes on, the elastic kind of wears and they slip a little bit. But I've thought about taping them or something, but I just a little too lazy, so I never do that. So for the most part, they handle well, they last a while, and they're cheap. You gotta forgive me, I'm getting over a cold right now, so if I sound all stuffy or whatnot, that's the reason why. All right, I thought I'd include this as well. I always keep this in whatever backpack I'm taking with me canyoneering, and there's a couple items I keep in here just to show. I've got a beaner, I've got a quick link. I also keep a tie block in there to use as a rope grab if I need to, and other uses as well. I keep a pulley in, and I keep a Petzl micro traction, which is a progress capture device. So I can use all of these for hauling and rescue situations if I need. So that stays in the pack at all times. All right, and the last thing I'm going to go over are these. Really stoked. Just got these. These are the Petzl Ascension Ascenders. Got the right and left hand. I have been wanting these for some time, and I finally got them. So I can't wait to do some rope walking with these puppies. I'll be doing a separate video on that soon. But they're essentially kind of like the Petzl Basic in their design and their function. Oops, sorry about that. And they just flip up like that. Put the rope in, boom, and you're on. Get to go up. So I will be, and they're very light, very light. I'll do a separate video and review on these. But put those in for ascenders. Generally had Ropeman 2s on my harness ascenders, which worked very well. Very small, very light, very durable. But man, if you got to go up some rope, this is what you want. The Ropeman 2s work excellent. They do. But these are going to be a little easier. So I'm pretty stoked to try these out. That's also going to be in my pack at all times. All right, well, there's a quick little review of some of the gear we use while we canyoneer. Hopefully this helped out, and appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Support for the channel is greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. We got lots more coming. So I'll give a quick shout out to subscribers. Thank you so much for sticking with us, and also our patrons. We appreciate you. Like I said, stick with us. We have a lot more stuff coming up, whether it's canyoneering, hiking, backpacking, traveling, fishing, lots of good stuff. More canyons on the way as well. Folks, stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you again. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.